He's not ignoring you. He's not cheating on you. He's not with someone else. He's not sitting there and liking other girls' pictures. He's not talking or texting to another girl. He is fucking tired. He is done giving his all. When he goes to work, someone needs him. When he comes home, someone needs him. His friends need him. His family needs him. Everyone fucking needs him. And he never gets a break. He is screaming from the top of his lungs and no one can hear him to give him a fucking time out. He has to sit in that car before he even goes in to face you because he is mentally and physically fucking drained. And you are more concerned that he may be cheating. Where the fuck would he get the time to even do that? He's tired.
You have probably scrolled past it without thinking much about it. A clip here, a headline there, another viral discussion sandwiched between a recipe and a sports highlight. Over time, a pattern begins to emerge that is difficult to ignore once you finally notice it.
I love the fact that I can be done with whoever because I'm not a person that needs you. I pay my own bills. I fund my own career. I take care of me. I know how to read. I read books to educate myself. I don't need to use nobody and be like, oh, I'm going to keep them around because of this. I'm not the person that needs you. I got me at all times. I can truly step back and be like, I don't like this. I ain't feeling you. I'm up out of here. I don't need you. It's 1,000 yous. It's only one of me. Because I got me. I'm one of one. I done been through too much by myself and did too much alone for me to ever feel like I got to stick around people or a person that I don't like because I feel like I need them. I'm going to need y'all to start really standing on y'all business and setting y'allself up and aligning y'allself. That's real freedom.
If men were never that important, why does the conversation keep coming back to them? Why do so many discussions still revolve around why fewer men are approaching, committing, or participating in the dating market? When someone truly moves on, they usually stop talking about what they left behind.
I think the biggest difference between this generation of women and the generation of women that came before us is that we will just be single before we stay in an unhappy marriage. We will just be single before we let a man come into our lives and tell us a damn thing. We will just be single before we are the only people in our house cooking, cleaning, parenting, etc., etc. We're changing the script because ain't no way a man is going to profit off of my unpaid labor for the rest of my life.
For many, those changes felt like a victory. Laws evolved, workplaces changed, and technology gave women more options than ever before when it came to dating and relationships. More choices can create more opportunities, but they can also make lasting commitment harder to find.
I am not a strong, independent woman. I'm not. I'm a weak, dependent girl. I know I have, a big girl job, and I know I have my own place, and, all of this other stuff that I have to do for myself, change my oil or whatever it is. But I don't want to do those things. I want to turn my brain off. I want to be able to, I just want to sleep. I want to eat. I don't want to have to think about, my surroundings or, whether my gear is shifting well. I don't know, the car stuff and the house stuff and the garden stuff, and I have to figure out how to cut my grass. What? Yeah, no.
Now it's 2026, and many women are discovering that getting everything you asked for doesn't always guarantee the life you imagined. Freedom without meaningful connection can still feel empty, regardless of who experiences it. Reality has a way of reminding everyone that independence and companionship are not the same thing.
Women are exhausted and nobody wants to admit why. Women are carrying everything right now, the childcare, the housework, emotional labour, the bills, the mental load, the school forms, the appointments, the worrying, the budgeting. Then checking if everyone else is okay. While still trying to hold on to themselves. And then society turns around and says, why are women so angry lately? Huh? Maybe because women are surviving, we're not actually living. Maybe because some women haven't relaxed properly in years. Maybe because even when women finally sit down at night, yeah, the brain's still running, ticking, clogs going.
Meanwhile, many women are facing new challenges that have little to do with money alone. Loneliness, stress, burnout, and uncertainty are affecting people across society, regardless of gender or career path. External success doesn't always solve internal dissatisfaction.
Now, I just want you to know that we are living in a point in time when the level of prostitution is so high. Women are selling themselves in different capacities to men regularly. I mean, it is an actual business. It's an actual career move now. People have OF accounts and you're just bringing in money because some man is paying to see or spend time with you in some capacity. That doesn't make you a strong, independent woman. I'm sorry. You're still depending on men for money. If you are using men in any capacity, like, hey, I want to go on this trip. Hey, I want to go eat. Hey, I want to buy this bag. And you're not doing it for yourself. And you're going with these men purely so that they can fund this in your life. I want you to know that you're not actually strong and independent.
That helps explain why some women become frustrated when more men decide to step away from the dating market. The attention that once seemed guaranteed is no longer guaranteed at all, because many men no longer feel the need to compete for it. When demand changes, the entire dynamic changes with it.
To be so for real, it is not always a man's fault in every single relationship. Not every man is narcissistic and abusive. Women are just hyper focused on everything that man does wrong. You could be eating a freaking cracker and she's going to complain about the way that you ate that cracker. Women stay miserable in relationships because they don't know how to just lean into the positive aspects about their relationships and only focus on all the negative shit, and they're going to purposely find shit wrong.
Many people spend so much time measuring their lives against carefully curated highlights online that they lose sight of reality. Comparison becomes a habit that never produces real satisfaction, only the next thing to chase. While that cycle continues, more men have quietly stepped away and focused on building lives they genuinely enjoy.
Have you ever noticed that you never lose a man to another woman? Instead, you lose him to peace. It's usually not cheating and it's rarely sudden. It's a slow shift by the way you talk to him, the way your tone changes. Your tone gets sharper, your patience gets shorter. And everything he does starts to feel like it's not enough. You stop being soft with him. Instead, you start picking at him and attacking the little things that he does that you used to just let go.
Ever since more men began stepping back from the modern dating market, many have noticed meaningful improvements in their lives. They're becoming healthier, financially stronger, emotionally calmer, and far more intentional with where they invest their time and energy. Peace has become something they're unwilling to trade away lightly.
The female loneliness epidemic is here, and I'm here for it. This is what happens when you sit out here and you promote these pandering content creators who play to your hurt emotions, your bitterness, and your terrible experiences. So that way y'all get online and you spew, vitriol and hatred toward men because, you know what, you had some bad dealings with a couple of them. And now my timeline is filled up with women complaining about where's all the good men at? Where are the men at for this? Where are the men at for that? Where's the men that want to go on dates? Where's the men that yearn? Where's the men that court? Where's the men that do da 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 da? And now my new timeline is filled up with where's all the men at for the singles events? Where it's nothing but women at singles events. It's like 95% women at these singles events. What happened? Where's the men?
For some, loneliness today isn't simply about being single. It's about discovering that the attention they once assumed would always be available isn't guaranteed forever. Meanwhile, many single men have become far less responsive to manipulation, guilt, or pressure because they're genuinely content with the lives they've built.
I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's fucking sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. This one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way.
Some people eventually begin looking for the kind of dependable, emotionally stable man they once overlooked. By that point, many of those men have become more selective about the relationships they choose to pursue. Instead of rushing into commitment, they're paying closer attention to compatibility, character, and shared values.
I do not want to be in a relationship right now. I know if you followed me over the last few months, you've seen that I was actually looking and I wanted to be in a relationship, and it felt like that's what I wanted. I don't know if it's the shenanigans from all the guys that I met over the last few months. If it is, thank you guys. I appreciate you, but I feel like I do not want to be in a relationship. I am super happy. I just want to focus on my businesses, my physique, my health, and I want to have fun. That's it. If you're in agreement and you're having fun and you're single, I want you to like, comment, share, and follow.
The biggest surprise isn't that men walked away for a while. It's that many discovered they were perfectly happy, building peaceful, fulfilling lives on their own. If you're a man, focus on becoming someone who values his own purpose, protects his peace, and only commits where respect, effort, and consistency flow both ways. If the message hit, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.